A story that rocked the Christian world back in 2010, a scandal involving two of the most well-known televangelists, Benny Hinn and Paula White. If you've ever wondered what really happened between these two, you're in the right place. But stick around, because the evidence we're about to reveal might just change how you see everything. In July 2010, Benny Hinn, who was still married at the time, and Paula White were seen leaving a hotel in Rome hand in hand. They claimed they were just there to donate to the Vatican. But if that's the case, why did they book the hotel room under a fake name? And here's the kicker. When an investigation was done and an email was sent to the Vatican for verification, their response was something you don't want to miss. You're going to be amazed by what they say, so make sure you stay tuned. Just very quick, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome to Christ Community Tube, where we deliver Christian content. Please consider subscribing so you never miss an update, and make sure to click on the notification bell. Now, let's dive right in. Paula White, a well-known figure in the evangelical community, had faced her share of controversies before, but this scandal was something entirely different. This time, the drama hit new heights. Photos emerged showing Paula leaving a hotel room in Rome alongside Benny Hinn. Benny, who was still legally married to Suzanne, despite her having filed for divorce a few months earlier, found himself at the center of a media storm. When the news broke, both Benny and Paula denied any romantic involvement. They claimed they were just friends.
So we got to talk. She went through a painful divorce. I went through a painful divorce. We found common ground to talk about stuff we could help each other in. And a friendship did develop.
Friends who, apparently, hold hands and take trips to Rome together. But the public wasn't buying it. Benny later admitted that their friendship had blossomed before he and Suzanne separated.
And they asked me, literally they said, do you know people that can help us financially? I said, all right. And here's what I made my mistake. I let her come with me to Rome so she can donate money. That was stupid on my part.
He tried to defend the trip by saying he wanted Paula to become a donor to the Vatican. Benny claimed that the Vatican had invited him to become a patron of the arts and that they needed financial help to maintain the works of Michelangelo. He said he brought Paula along because she could donate money. But here's where the story falls apart. To get to the bottom of this, the Christian Research Service decided to fact-check Benny's story. On August 10, 2010, they sent a letter to Mark Haydu, a Catholic priest, director of the Patrons of the Arts in the Vatican Museums. They asked three key questions. First, was Benny Hinn officially invited to the Vatican? Second, did Benny Hinn actually become a patron of the arts? Third, did Paula White meet with Vatican officials and donate money? Mark Haydu replied the very next day. His response was straightforward and eye-opening. To my knowledge, Paula White or Benny Hinn were not invited to the Vatican museums in any official context, nor did we find anyone on our donors database of patrons under those names. In other words, Benny's claims didn't hold up. The Vatican had no record of either Benny or Paula being invited or making any donations. Now, think about that for a moment. If their trip to Rome wasn't about donating to the Vatican, what was it really about?
Sex.
Of our pastor, I want to tell you a little secret. Can you keep a secret? It's really not a secret. So if you tell someone it's a secret, then they'll go tell everyone, right? Is that how it works? Well, we have encouraged her to take a few days of vacation, and she didn't. That's awesome. Those of you who don't know her, she don't ever take a vacation. So we encouraged her to do that this week, and she's going to come back next Sunday.
Actually got to go on vacation a little bit and enjoyed 5 days, and thank you for allowing me to be refreshed. And I believe it or not, I've never done that, but I found out if you get a little sand in your toes, you preach better. If you do a little shopping. So thank you for allowing me just to have a week of just time, and I heard it just went awesome, and I love you so much. I'm so happy to be home, and thank you guys for allowing me to take a vacation. was that there was some kind of inappropriate or immoral or wrong thing within a relationship context between myself and Pastor Benny. And I'll tell you very 100% clear, that is absolutely 100% not true. There is nothing that is immoral, inappropriate. There is nothing at all. Here's the bottom line. I have not had an improper, immoral situation.
As for Paula, she denied any affair and, in a fiery sermon, declared that the enemy was out to destroy her. She insisted that her relationship with Benny was purely platonic, but the scandal had already cast a long shadow over her reputation. Both of them have denied any wrongdoing, and we have to take that into account. Paula White has been alleged to have had affairs with 5 prominent men, including 2 pastors and even a U.S. president. These allegations have sparked significant controversy and ongoing debate about her personal life and professional conduct. In the end, the truth may never fully come out, but this scandal left a lasting impact. Benny lost a major publishing deal, and his marriage to Suzanne ended in divorce that same year. Although they remarried 3 years later, recent news in 2024 reveals that Suzanne has filed for divorce again. As for Paula, she continues to deny any affair and remains steadfast in her ministry. After the scandal and Benny's subsequent divorce from Suzanne, Benny Hinn experienced a significant drop in followers and financial losses. Allegedly, his decision to remarry was influenced by the need to recover from these financial difficulties.
I love you.
Yes,
Do you love me?
I adore you.
How much?
I'm hoping.
Now, we were divorced for 3 years. It was the most painful. Oh, because, you can't look, marriage has got to be worked on. We learned heavy lessons, and now we're happy, thank God. But when we went through our divorce, we lost a lot of money. Sue and I bought a home over here in Temecula on the mountains because Suzanne wanted to always live by the mountains. We lost that house. We lost our savings. We lost, oh my goodness, how much did we lose? So much. Lots of it.
Over the years, it's noticeable that Suzanne Hinn seems to have adopted a look similar to Paula White's, which raises questions. Why would she choose to resemble Paula if there was nothing between Paula and Benny? This similarity only adds to the speculation and suggests there might be more to the story than what's been publicly acknowledged. So, what do you think? Is there more to this story than meets the eye, or was it all just a big misunderstanding? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.